Good morning, Heim Elementary students and teachers. Today I will be showing you a fun, super fun day art project that we're going to do. We are going to be using a coffee filter. Your teachers will have a cup of water. You will need some water-based marker, and when I say water-based, markers that are made with water and pigment, Crayola are perfect for this. You do need a Sharpie to put your name, and we're going to go ahead and begin. So each student, you have a coffee filter, and we want to know whose is whose. You want to take the one that you made home. So with a Sharpie, which is a permanent marker, we are going to begin making sure our name is written on that coffee filter. So I just wrote Mrs. Berry. The next part that you're going to do is we want to fold this in half. So instead of a circle, we want to make a semicircle. So I'm going to go edge to edge and very carefully crease it. And you can flatten it as you go. So I have a half circle. I am now going to go corner to corner again. So we have just made what is called fourths. So instead of a hole, we are going to have our coffee filter folded into fourths. Okay, so think of it like a big pizza or a big pie. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's why I'm saying it's a fourth now. Okay, from here, we're going to then have fun decorating. You have so many possibilities. You can come up with your own color choice. I have chosen my warm colors, thinking about summer, the sunshine, being outside. And so on this, I am only going to focus on working on one side of my coffee filter. And I want you to enjoy the process of being creative. Like I said, there are so many possibilities. I am choosing a pattern here where I'm starting in the corner, and I'm going to fan my colors outward. And this part doesn't take very long, especially since we are only doing one section of our coffee filter. We're not doing the whole thing. So when you're doing this, you can choose your favorite colors. You could choose warm colors, cool colors, all the colors. It is completely up to you. I would be careful of some color combinations. If you don't want brown, you want to stay away from certain color combinations that we've talked about in the art room. If you want brown, if you want those neutrals, then go ahead. You can use blacks and grays. That's totally fine. This project is all for you today to be exploring. All right, so after you have this done, your teacher will direct you how they want you to do this next process. I am going to take the very corner of my artwork, and with a coffee filter, this is going to quickly absorb. It's going to draw the water up into the coffee filter. So I'm going to carefully put the very tip of my coffee filter in there, and as it's happening, I'm seeing the water gradually move towards the top. Now I can then tip my coffee filter, and I'm going to let gravity, okay, it's pulling the water down to the other areas. There might be a time where you want to use your fingers. You might get a little messy, but this is very manageable as far as getting clean. Okay, so it is starting to blend. I'm going to let a little more go in, a little more water absorb. Once again, it's like a squeegee where I'm just carefully pushing down the water. I'm going to add a tiny bit to the corners just to get some more water. The more water you add, the less colorful it will be. It will be more diluted. Okay, so you can see my hands are a little messy, but like I said, I am washable. We can get cleaned up. After you are done, I have water throughout. You can see my colors blended. I no longer have a white stripe in there. I'm going to open my coffee filter. I can get it open, and you might need some help with this. So teachers, if you can help your students open, especially the younger ones, they might need a little help opening. Your coffee filter is a little more fragile. And when I open this, I'm going to find a safe spot where no one will bump into them, and I can lay it out. And so I have a nice coffee filter tie-dye, and when you let these dry, it'll probably be ready in a couple hours, so these can go home tomorrow. But when you're done, you can actually hang them in the window, and the light can go through it. It's really stunning. So I want you all to enjoy the process. If you have hands that are messy, I just simply take a wet paper towel. Markers come off pretty easily, and if you have a little bit of staining, it just shows that you were creative today. It will wash away with time. All right, boys and girls, have fun creating, and I can't wait to see what you make. Have a good day. Bye-bye.